What's happening with it, y'all, man? How y'all been making out? It's been a little minute, I know. I've been busy, y'all, bro. Since my birthday, I've been locked in. Somebody asked me, man, Gabe, what you been up to? I've been trying to become a real life Viltrumite, bro. In the gym, grinding, working, taking care of family, stuff like that. I miss y'all a lot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm about to lock back in. So look, as y'all see on the screen, bro, you got one of my boys. Mad, one of the better content creators on the game when it comes to just pumping out good content, keeping people informed of stuff that's coming on and stuff like that. Definitely support him. I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description below. He's gonna touch on the topic that's I'm very I kind of like been following for a minute, and it's gonna really discuss water, man. And we gonna talk about it. Let's get to it.
It's bad, guys. It's really bad. There's no reason why all these people right now around me is water just by chance. You know what I'm saying? We're another dude over there. This is what the game is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all kind of like see what I'm talking about. You know, maybe the devs, this is what it's been like, A lot of people are talking about the game is so dead right now because the next DLC is coming out. A lot of people will not touch this game till that DLC drops. Everyone got everything, everyone grinded for everything, you know what I'm saying? But this right here is what the audience and the player base understands. And these are people that may not have max arts. No, what it's just
So like, I just wanted to pause it for a second to touch on you 100% right, bro. So the reason the game feels dead is because there's nothing that a person could do once they max out their character. That's been an issue for this game for a minute. Y'all already know that I could shift this to PvP and say, oh, this is what you could do. If once you have that downtime in between the new content and stuff like that, that's not the game direction. You have to learn, you have to really understand that the developers in this game decided that PvP didn't make a money. So I've come to the conclusion, as much as I love player versus player, if I am going to become a player on this game or to stay with this game, then I have to let that idea of PvP go. It just is what it is. It's not a PvP game no more. When it comes to activeness, come Tuesday, they're gonna be a ton of players coming back on the game, playing the game, and it's just gonna repeat that same cycle. Now, as far as water go, he's 100% right. A large part of people's competitiveness on the game comes from trying to see how we can outdo each other, no matter if it's friendliness or it's competition or it's beefing. It's driven by your want to be better than the next person. And the problem with that is I'm the most meta non-meta player ever, if y'all noticed it. I could easily play water, but I don't find that fun at all. I do not find water fun at all. I think it's a garbage power set. I think it's way too easy. I think it took away the skill from the game. But the problem that this game has is everybody is water. Every competitive player is water right now, and it just put the game in a real bad space.
become square, 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 left.
So when he's saying square, 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 square is code word for aquatic arsenal. Aquatic arsenal. You just spam one ability, you stack up hydro stack, I think it's called, and you use hydrate. It's or dehydrate, and it's ridiculous right now, bruh. And it's hard to be a competitive player because you're not keeping up with water at all. I mean, it's such a busted power set.
Left click, left click, left click, left click, like yo, that gotta stop. It gotta
Facts.
stop, bro. I'm not even tripping.
Facts.
Man, y'all know what's going on, man. We be throwing down this bitch. I forgot to tell you I'm a fiend. Hit me with a dose of dope.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, man. I fuck with that intro.
I'm the type of nigga who be always smoking green. Pumping out these fumes like an AI machine. Yeah, wonder who be pulling all these fucking shit.
Y'all, look, bro. Before this video even really gets started, I want y'all to really understand the work that this dude be putting in. Just his presentation of his videos, the grind that he do. Y'all, that's not easy, bro. I promise y'all, it's not. Video editing, working on your craft, speaking clearly, learning how to speak in front of a microphone. That stuff is not easy, man. So look, bro, give my dude his credit, and y'all sub to this channel, man. It's a pretty solid one.
Strings. Do they know my name?
All right, man, gang. If y'all hear my kid in the background or whatnot, she's in the swing and the creaking and stuff. If shit get
It's
too
crazy.
crazy,
Just
we
right
might
in the
have to bring
background, you
her
got a
own
water
camera or
player
whatnot.
spamming
But
Aquatic
look,
Arsenal.
you know what I'm saying? We got to talk about this, bro. Just so happens that there's a water person in my background. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on.
I didn't even watch this video yet, bro.
Let's just do something. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm just looking at the arts, the type of people that's being water. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we gotta talk about this, man. The water epidemic
Look
in
in
the
the
game
background on the
is
other side, bro. It's
getting out
another
of
water
control,
player.
bro. It's getting out of control. Um, I'm gonna cover this topic as swiftly as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bashing the power. I mean, you know, you can be any power you want in the game. Just going forward, if we're gonna be making all these changes to PVE, stuff that we want to see, like, you know, the stat clamping being removed and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? We gotta somehow make it make sense, you know what I'm saying, going forward.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Not really criticizing the devs or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? I know that they actually looked at probably the most underplayed power in the game. There's a water guy over there, you know what I'm saying? When I say water epidemic, I'm not exaggerating at all, bro.
So it's funny that Maz said that because it's iconic, bro. Like it's ironic. So I was talking to somebody in the DCUO Discord chat, and they summed it up pretty perfectly. So you had one of the worst power sets on the game, one that probably no, I think water probably was one of the least played power sets on the game pre-rebalancing. And what they did was they buffed that power set up. So that made players, once you realize how strong water was, it made players switch to water. I mean, I can't imagine the amount of money that water that made this game in the last 6 months. Then you double back. And me, I have a huge ego to a degree. Like I know who I am. I know how good I am, how decent at the game I am. But man, when you run in a lot of content, you got some scrubs, and they're able to keep out a DPS you pretty easily because they water, and you something like, I don't know, Celestial or Mental or something like that, something that ain't, top of the chart. You really are at a huge disadvantage, and then they boast on it the whole time. Like the whole time they doing it, they're sitting there like, oh man, I'm this great. And you sitting there thinking to yourself, bro, you're a fucking scrub, bro. Like you're a scrub. But it is what it is. Like you have players that I guess you quote unquote you have some elites, and don't get me wrong, you have some really really great players. But then you have some people that you like, bro, you not like that. Like you're not like that. Your power is like that. You not like that.
Everybody and their moms are water, bro. Everybody is
I could
water,
probably
bro.
teach my 4-year-old son how to play water on this game,
When
bro.
I was water, I just realized, you know, like that's just the type of
It's not
gamer I
fun.
am. You know what I'm saying? Never liked the easy way, man. Like
What I just told y'all. What did I literally just told y'all? Y'all like if you a player that really try your best to figure out new things and new ways to do stuff, you don't like the easy way out, bro. You just spamming one move really to build up stacks and then use Call of the Deep and do massive chunks. That ain't really fun to people, man.
Like for real, especially if I'm playing the game this long, it's like, you know, I'm able to turn the other cheek, you know what I'm saying? But it's destroying the PvE experience. And I think it's important to talk about because the PvE experience is all we have in this game. There's no
That's
PvP.
it.
And even if there was
No
PvP,
PvP.
water would be taken over.
It
You know what
would.
I'm saying? When it comes to these revamps that might be happening in the future, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if they officially said they're going to revamp every power in the game. You know, they just touching up on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get my voice out there just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all kind of respond in the comments, you know, if y'all feel a certain type of way that I do. But Alexa, turn the TV to 15. But yeah, man, let's start here, man. Everyone is water because of course it's overpowered, you know what I'm saying? But it's not just because of the label overpowered. The fact that they made it split not split damage, you know what I'm saying, made the combos much more faster, and the more combos you do more damage. That's like better than any iconic they plan on adding in the game.
He's not lying, bro. So somebody dropped a little sample video of the new iconic that was coming to the game, and I was hyped for it. When we first had like a little leak of it a couple, like maybe a month or so ago, It looked juicy, man. They nerfed it to the ground, bro. Like the damage don't even look the same as it did before. Before it was AoE and stuff. Not a single target unless you until you go into the barrage move with the firearms. And the damage is I'm waiting for it to come out Tuesday to really give my opinion on it. It don't look special right now, but it did at first. It don't no more. So again, you're gonna have the same meta where you're gonna have aquatic damn arsenal spammers, and it just don't make no sense.
It's like, obviously there needs to be some tweaks, but it's just some simple tweaks. Like make don't bro, make all these powers let it split damage. That's fine. That's cool. It actually makes sense. There's a lot of enemies. You know what I'm saying? That's why people tweak an AoE build to the best build to a lot of area of effect stuff. You know what I'm saying? To get that shit more popping. The fact that the aquatic arsenal is just AoE as fuck. You can actually do it from a distance. You move forward, you know what I'm saying, but it actually shoots these little balls of water, you know what I'm saying. I was just watching some gameplay of some people doing water and stuff, not even spec'd out high. I mean, this guy's melting these ads, and these are the most highest defense sparring targets in the game. It's
No
not, and
effort.
he just has, purple arts and stuff, you know what I'm saying? This person's watering probably DPS, but just healing.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
bro. You have people just walking
It's
up
just all
water.
you see. It's destroying the concept of what DC is, like a variety of superheroes and all that stuff. If water was like tweaked but like they said, they working on light. It's still not really fixed yet. They might finish light before they even talk about, do stuff that in which I'm talking about. But it's not really, it's bad, guys. It's really bad. There's no reason why all these people right now around me is water just by chance. You know what I'm saying? We are on a. It's the
So y'all like this might like somebody could look at the video and be like, this might be fake. They might no, it's not, bro. This is literally DC Universe Online. Like, bro, don't get me wrong. I'll be watching like some of the better leagues. Like, I'm gonna call it out. Like you have what evil? You have like the league evil and stuff like that, and you have some other leagues, like Stella and all of them. Don't get me wrong, these are solid, good players. But bro, the entire like it'd be so fucking annoying when you looking at your timeline, you're like, oh man, shit, man, my dude's about to put out another video or something like that, and you thinking, man, it's about to be some good shit. You watch the video, every DPS is water. Man, we beat this raid in 4 minutes and 50 grats. Bro, like, come on now, man. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. It's not me hating on a player. This needs to be addressed sooner than later. When you have everybody running as one power set because it's so strong, then it doesn't make sense. Y'all, it's not a knock against the players. It's a knock against how garbage the design is. Like you like personally, I don't think they should have touched water until they was able to release at least 3 different powers at one time. I miss watching DPS consoles like gadgets versus electricity or rage or something like full like you had 3 decent powers that could kind of depending on the player, kind of vary and stuff like that for a person could do, and it required much more skill than just spamming aquatic arsenal. Again, I don't want to come across as I'm hating on a player. I'm hating on the play style. It's garbage.
most preferred thing. We're just in a random phase, bro. You know what I'm saying? To all the players, I mean, the only reason why people are obsessed with damage and stuff like that is because PVE is the only aspect in this game.
That's
You know
it,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Like,
That's the
when it
only
comes to these
metric.
players, like, I guess trying to take tips and tricks and whatnot, everything always results to, if you want to do better damage, like the best damage possible, just go water, bro. You know what I'm saying? From a player like me who's been Celestial for a long time, who could be like a D tier powered and still have fun with it, you know what I'm saying? Still combat these things. The only thing that's like, I don't know. It just kind of, it destroys the image. Imagine someone sees great advertising of the game, like the DLC that's coming out and everything. Everyone, you know what I'm saying, is coming back, but there's no diversity, there's no versatility.
None. There is literally
I think
no
this game going
diversity in
forward should
DPSing.
promote, because they should do that. We got all these styles in the game. You can really make this shit really your own style, but when everyone's water at the end of the day, just for stats, and it's just melting their DLCs. It's just melting the stuff that's just coming out, bro. It's just
So like I'm feeling what Matt is saying right now. Like one of the biggest things that is a huge issue in the community is I could get somebody to come play this game today or tomorrow. They're gonna ask what power set to be. I'm gonna tell them water. Well, they're gonna ask, well, why would I be water? I'm gonna say, well, it's the strongest thing on the game, and you can make it work without the iconic powers on the game that you can't get no more, or they lock behind paywall iconics, like paywall time capsules. That's a huge, huge, massive issue, y'all. Like, it's hard, man, when people because people are immediately turned off by that. Like, how would it feel, bro, if you just getting on the game, right? And you got to buy artifacts and all type of stuff, and the first thing people gonna ask what I need and stuff like that, and you're gonna be like, well, on top of spending hundreds on artifacts, now on top of that, you got to go buy lasso and lasso like 500 mil on the marketplace, like 450. Let's just go with like 450 mil. A new player can't make that. You immediately turning them off. But if they go water, you don't need that. Like you will be pretty solid with literally just spamming aquatic arsenal and dehydrate. Call it a deep. Like your rotation literally could be them three moves and you'll be pretty fine. Um, like if you forced to go into range, you're gonna of course just spam tsunami strike. Like the non-splitting is crazy right now. And I personally just don't understand what the point of it was.
Just oh my god, I'm actually over it. I'm actually over it, bro.
Another
Why
one,
am I
bro.
seeing
Another
like
one.
this is what I mean, bro.
The whole
It's
screen
not like bro,
water.
I'm about to leave. I'm about to go to my mom's house. She made lamb and stuff. She's about to put it on the grill and stuff.
This man that made me hungry. Look, y'all, I ain't gonna make this video too long. I agree 100% with Mad and also literally every other player, man. Like, if you ever catch me on the DCUO live server, I'm always talking to my dude, Hardwire, um, Deity. Like, these are great, strong, good players that bounce back ideas back and forth off each other. And everybody in the Discord chat, man, like all of us on the same page, man. Plasty, you got Eternal, like everybody in that Discord is all in agreement, bro. Nobody likes the fact that water is literally the only true, hey, I don't need 1,000 iconics power set. You actually plan your own power set. And I think to a lot of people that like to be, I think Matt just talked about styles and stuff like that is literally the only thing on the game right now where you can actually be your power set. I think there was clowning around earlier this morning. They was talking about everybody on this game is a rainbow lantern because that's just what the game is right now. But it's all good, man. Let's see what Tuesday bring. I'm excited. We're gonna be rolling. I'm probably gonna go live. As always, man. Y'all what type of day it is, man. It's your boy Gabe, man. Y'all be cool.